Hi, Happy New Year's. Today is a special video, and I know I said that the past two videos, but it is a special video because today I combined two prompts into one prompt, and not two prompts into one video, but two prompts into a single piece, and these are prompt number 11, which is gold, and prompt number 12, which is honey. And together I call them golden hours and honey eyes. So poetic and eloquent. And this video is also requested, which is to say my friends have asked me about the process, and I mean the result was pretty damn good if I say so myself. I'm proud of it too, and I guess you will find out if you think it's good after watching this video. So let's get started, shall we? As with almost all prompts, it starts with planning in my little moleskin, where I do a practice sketch. For this motif specifically, I had a photo reference of my own eye up at all times on the iPad, which you can glimpse in the corner of the video. I did a light sketch on the watercolor paper and masked the highlights off camera so I could protect the white of the paper. And what you see here in the beginning is me wetting the whole area so I can blend the colors. Painting skin is difficult, especially if you want it to be somewhat realistic, as I attempt for this piece. It's easy to just stick with one color, but it'll become flat and dull. Skin isn't just one color. You can't have only one hue and shade it in different intensities. It'll look wrong. Skin has lots of different undertones, especially around the eyes. So you will see me adding purples and reds, even though it's primarily yellow for my skin, especially since the photo is taken during a sunset, which is the golden hours of this prompt. As for the honey eye part, you will see that a bit later in the video when it comes to life. And as said, it's a photo of my own eye. I'm quite fascinated with how it looks when the sun hits it in that certain angle, so I can actually see that there's depth to it and not just darkness as it usually is. I have very dark brown eyes. They're almost pitch black. Yeah. Anyhow, a big portion of this video and my process is just going layer over layer with colors and mostly using the wet on wet technique. Occasionally the wet on dry if it's needed, and following my photo reference so I can mix the right colors for the painting. So in all, this painting required a lot of patience from my side because I had to wait in between for the layers to properly dry before going on with my other colors to build up the skin's depth, as I was talking about before. Lucky for you, the same patience is not needed because I've condensed hours of work into minutes, and you get to watch it together with some nice music.
I've been wanting to tell you for so long. I can't help it when you're with me, doesn't feel wrong. When we're together, I can see the sparks in the sky. I feel so high, yeah. Maybe it's the adrenaline rush, might need a bit of your touch. I wanna know if you feel what I feel. Got a question I'd like to ask. Wanna know if I passed the test. Could you be, would you be? 'Cause baby, you're my forever friend. I never want these things to end. All your highs and all your lows, through all the yeses and the nos, through all your hardships and the tears. You know I'll be waiting for you here. I never want these things to end. 'Cause baby, you're my forever friend. Maybe I'm a little bit out of my mind. I've been checking out your sun and moon signs, and our stars are both aligned. What are we waiting for this time? If I asked you out, baby, would you mind? this thing's to end. 'Cause baby, you're my forever friend.
And here you can see my process in real time somewhat. I have cut away footage where my hand is just hovering above the paper or when I'm mixing colors. It takes time to mix the right hue on the go, and I've come to realize that I spend a significant amount of time on kind of stepping back and trying to assess the whole picture to see what I'm missing. For example, if an area is too light or if the contrast is too low, I'll try to mix an appropriate color to increase the contrast, and I do this constantly so that the whole picture is taken into account. But it also results in me being a little bit inefficient. However, I think that's fine. I enjoy painting and I think it's relaxing, and I hope you find this relaxing too. time to remove the masking fluid that I used to protect the white of my paper for my highlights. After removing it, I tend to go over the white areas to soften the edges, because usually the masking fluid covers more than what I actually want it to. It's difficult to be super precise when you apply it. Additionally, we don't want all highlights to be stark white, so it's important to remember to go back with more color after removing the masking fluid. I think it elevates the motif even more when the highlights are fine-tuned. And that was all. I am so happy with how this turned out. I am still in awe whenever I see this in my apartment. This is how it looks like next to me. It's much bigger than the real thing here, but I can't believe I did this. I love the softness, the rich colors from the golden hour, the skin and the eye being so realistic. I've been drawing eyes my entire life, and I think this is one of my best attempts so far. I think I really nailed the colors and the shape and the skin having so many nuances and depth. I feel that I have really stepped up my watercolor game, and I'm excited to grow my watercolor skills even more this year and to share my process with you. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!